All right, guys. So this is the vocabulary page for the Devil's Arithmetic, chapters 1 through 4. And I wanted to just reinforce using context clues. And so I'm going to put the answers here, and you can check your page and also make sure you check your definitions that you have in your digital notebook. So using prior knowledge and contextual clues. Below are the sentences in which the vocabulary words appear in the text. Read the sentence. Use any clues you can find in the sentence combined with your prior knowledge and write what you think the underlying words mean on the lines provided. So number 1, her stomach felt heavy, as if the argument lay there like unleavened bread. So here's the word that we don't know. And so I'm going to use my context clues. Her stomach felt heavy, so it's if something's heavy, it's like down on the ground, it's flat. I see that. And so I think unleavened means to be flat, maybe. Not rising. Hannah began a gruesome tale about the Walking Dead. Okay, so she is telling a tale, a story, The Walking Dead, which if you talk about death, it's not going to be very happy. So the connotation of this word gives me a negative feeling. Borrowing most of the character's plot and sound effects from a movie she'd seen on the night before. So I think gruesome probably means, it just sounds that way. Gruesome probably means not a pretty sight. Maybe horrific. For a moment, he stared at her uncomprehendedly. Now, when I see this word, I know what it means to comprehend. I know what the prefix un means. The prefix un means not. So I'm going to say that this means not comprehending or understanding. I'm going to change my color so you guys can see it better. She still occasionally dreamed of his distorted face and guttural screams. Okay, so distorted, dis is also a prefix. It means not. I can visualize screams here, lets me know that these words probably don't have a positive meaning, the connotation of them. So distorted, I think, means to change. And then guttural reminds me of a gut, maybe coming from the deep. Although it was Grandma Bell's place to light the candles in her own home over the years, it had become a family tradition to let Aunt Ava do it. Compensation for not having a house of family of her own. So the reason they're letting her do this is because they feel bad for her. She's the only person in her immediate, she doesn't have a husband or any kids, and so they feel they owe her something. So compensation maybe is payment. Her grandfather droned on and on about the plagues and the exodus from Egypt. Well, exodus reminds me of exit, of the word exit. And I know, and we talked about this, that the Jews left or exited Egypt. So exodus means to exit or to leave. Uncle Sam snorted and Aaron stopped, mortified. So this was when he said herb instead of herb. And mort deals with death. And so he was mortified, means you were really embarrassed. Having a brain fart here for a second. Yeah, that's how it's. And she had discovered the very first toast that she liked the sweet, cloying taste of the wine, even though it made her head buzz. So, sweet, cloying, these are adjectives. They describe the way that the wine tastes. Sweet is positive, so cloying has a positive connotation. So, a synonym, I'm not going to have a word that has a negative sound to it. So, I think cloying must hmm. This one I had to look up because the context clues here aren't helping me. Cloying means causing disgust. In a loud conspiratorial whisper, Shmuel said, "She is waiting to hear from Avram Morowitz, who went 3 years ago to America, promising to send for her." Well, this word reminds me of conspiracy, and a conspiracy is like not or questioning. Let's just questioning. Um, okay. So down here, let's see. There might be better definitions down here. So unleavened is made without yeast. So B. Gruesome is H. Horrible. Uncomprehendingly means not understanding. So J. Guttural reminds me of the gut. It's coming from down below, deep. So guttural, it would be E. Throaty or gravely, gravelly. Distorted means to transform, transfigure. There we go. I. Compensation is like a payment. Okay, the best one here would be satisfying. I would say benefits. B would be benefits. The exodus means to exit. So F. Mortified means to be humiliated. Yep, D. Coin. So here, I remember it didn't make sense up above. She liked it, so I'm going to say satisfying. And conspiratorial, secretly plotting. So there are the answers to the vocabulary sheet. Make sure that these words get into your digital notebook, chapters 1 through 4, vocabulary words for the devil's arithmetic. Don't forget your Billinasium. The 80 minutes are due today, Friday, 1/22, and we will see you later. Bye, kids.